So this happened. I really like it, but also at the same time, I feel like I look like a 10-year-old girl. So for any girls out there that may have short hair, give your girl some tips because I don't know what to do with it. I'm also not going to pretend that I didn't already record this video. I'm also not going to pretend that my room's not a mess right now because it is. I also got a new chair and it has a headrest. So shout out to my mom because she got this from her work and it was 100% free. I also moved my desk. As you can see, right here's my green screen, which needs like reattached to the wall. Anyways, what's this video even about? I don't know. So, as you guys probably have noticed, the channel has been very inactive. Reason for that being was Hurricane Irma. Let alone everything I'm about to tell you, I also need to switch internet providers. Thank the Lord, there's a new internet provider in my area, but they're not going to be able to install my internet until the second week of October. It's satellite internet, and they have to come out and install a dish and then install stuff into my house. But I'm hoping that once all that's said and done, I'll hopefully have a lot better internet than I have now. So getting into what you guys probably clicked on this video for, Hurricane Irma. To say that wasn't the worst week of my life would probably be very incorrect because it very much was. Even the week before, just everything leading up to the hurricane was just awful. This is just like a breakdown of what happened, I guess, like from before the hurricane into after. The hurricane hit Sunday. I don't remember the exact date because I have an awful memory. Literally the Saturday morning before it hit, the hurricane actually like hit late Sunday evening, but Saturday morning when I went to work, I could already see the hurricane's like outer band, and that just gives you a perspective into how big this hurricane was. I did have to work. I had like 2 or 3 cake orders, and one was a message cookie order that I had to do. I went to work, got off about an hour and a half after I arrived. I think I got there at 8, and then I probably left at around like 9:30 or so. My mom picked me up from work, and we went straight to the elementary school in my town because that's where the hurricane shelter was. I think leading up to going there, I was kind of in denial. Like, I really didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I did start stressing out a little bit a couple days beforehand, just seeing everyone in panic, and I don't know, I'm really in tune to other people's emotions. Like, if someone's upset, like, it automatically makes me upset. I don't know why. So like being around all the negative energy and like the panicked energy of the people, it really took a toll on me. I kind of like started shutting down a bit, and I feel like I was just like a walking robot at that point. Going to the shelter, it really opened my eyes. I was like, wow, this is really happening, and it was such a scary experience. I can't imagine, like, just seeing it, all those families. It was like a big gymnasium for a school, and all the families were just sitting on the floor and like laying down, and it was awful, and it was scary, and I was definitely panicked at that point. So we went in, we got a little paper that you have to fill out. I still have it, actually. We got a little paper that we had to fill out, but it turns out, for some reason, I think we were under the impression that we could register and then leave, which you can, but that doesn't like save you a spot or anything. First come, first serve. As soon as they're full, they're full. We had, the laundry to take care of, we had the animals to take care of, we had to still fill up water buckets and get everything picked up in the yard so nothing like flew and hit the windows. My mom and I both work full time, so we hadn't really been able to do any of that. So we still had a lot of stuff to do at home, and this was Saturday, so we didn't end up going back to the shelter just because it was almost full at that point. We just decided to brave the storm and stay where we were. There really wasn't any wind or anything starting until probably mid-afternoon on Sunday. There was a little bit of rain. The storms were like off and on, but they weren't really like, they weren't thunderstorms. It was just like wind and rain. Throughout the whole like hurricane, there really wasn't any thunder or lightning, which I thought was kind of weird, but it was almost scarier without it because it was kind of eerie. I don't know, if you just imagine like wind that's like so loud and like the rain was really hard, it got pretty scary. So I don't think anything like really bad happened until later Sunday afternoon. I don't think we lost power until right around 8 p.m. We tried to get a little bit of sleep before the storm got really bad, and we did. And then probably right around like 12 o'clock or midnight, it started getting very, very bad. I actually went right over my town, which I'll go ahead and insert here. It almost went right over my house, which was kind of insane. The bad thing about Irma is we probably would have been okay had she stayed on her east path, because that's the left side of the hurricane. That side isn't as bad, but we ended up being on the dirty side and then like in the eye, and it was just a mess. So the wind probably had to get up to about like 115, 120 miles an hour, and that's sustained winds. The gusts had to be like 150, 160, and it was crazy. I mean, obviously my house is still livable, like I'm in my bedroom as we speak, but we did experience quite a bit of damage. The roof lost a lot of shingles. We have a tarp on it now, and literally they were just scattered all over the yard. So we actually have a company coming out. It's called like the Blue Tarp Project or something like that, or Blue Roof Project. So they're gonna like shrink wrap a tarp onto our roof until the insurance company can fix it or something like that. I don't really know. I don't understand it that much. Besides that, my bathroom window like exploded. I don't know how else to like describe that. It was closed obviously, but like the top part of it where the screen isn't just like shattered. The bottom part was still okay, so now all I have to do until I can get it fixed is roll it up so like there's glass on top and then the screen on the bottom, just so bugs can't get in. And then the door frame of our back door, which is right next to my bathroom, there's like a door to my bathroom through there. It's like, this right here is my closet. It's like behind my closet is our back door, and that's kind of like our laundry room, and we have a freezer in there, that sort of area. The back door frame just like came off, and we couldn't shut the door obviously because like it shifted the door so the door wouldn't shut at all, and the frame came out, so we actually had to move our freezer that was right there and put it in front of the door just so, you know, it wasn't raining and like we weren't having a hurricane inside. That's basically what happened. After that, it kind of started to calm down. I mean, we were obviously okay. All the animals were okay. Horses were okay. As far as outside damage, we had one tree come down. It like split into three. Part of it is still up, which I find weird. And then we also had a palm tree. It didn't come down, but it's like diagonal right now. I don't know when it's coming down. It's definitely going to come down unless we get to it and get it chopped down first. It was definitely one of the scariest experiences of my life. I know I'm like sitting here like laughing and kind of joking about it now, but it was genuinely very scary. There was a point where my mom and I were sitting in the hallway outside our bedroom just holding hands, and we had Bella with us, and we were basically just praying that we were gonna make it out okay. Because there was a point where we didn't think that we were, to be quite honest with you guys. Also, we think a lot of the damage that did happen was caused by a tornado, because there was a tornado in our area. We could hear a tornado. I honestly thought like the roof or something was gonna come off, just how like much it was moving. As far as the aftermath, we ended up being without power for 8 days, and that's technically we were without water and power because I live out in the middle of nowhere. We have our own well. I don't like have a city well or anything. I went back to work and all the shelves had basically been wiped already, but what was left in our freezers, like the meat freezer and like all the ice cream and like the frozen foods, we had to go in and throw away, and that was not fun. We also had to do it in the dark because we didn't have electric at my work until the Thursday after, I believe. So Wednesday we went and threw everything away, and then Thursday we went and like cleaned the whole store. But yeah, that was basically my Irma experience. I'm very grateful that it's over. I don't know, I just feel like I've been through a lot these past few months. Like it seems like every time I think things are going good, like something bad happens again, just like Irma or, you know, something else. But I'm hoping that that was about it, and that from here on out things are going to get good and things are going to keep getting better. I'm excited to completely come back to YouTube once I get my new internet installed. Hopefully that'll be fairly soon, and hopefully it's good internet. I'm basically just using my phone hotspot right now. I have unlimited data, but I've used up what I had to upload the videos that I've uploaded thus far, and now I basically have 600 kilobytes per second internet, which is absolutely terrible. I don't think it can get much worse from here, but yeah. So I'll try and get what videos I can up when I can, and I will be seeing you guys hopefully soon once I get my new internet. So, alrighty guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.